Let me see your hands. Yo, like what? Let me see the brush.
No, the brush is dead.
Yo.
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more. What you say?
I feel like I should be vlogging this, but I'm going to be taking off my Rocket Bunny kit today because I'm selling it. Taking off the kit, diffuser, everything, literally. Side skirts, front flares, rear flares, front bumper. I have the original canards, however you want to pronounce it, tomato, the front lip and everything. I still have the original, even though I made custom ones. The canards are fine. The only thing is that the front lip's a little cracked, but I could fix it. I've had the Rocket Bunny style since 2015, a legit Rocket Bunny since 2018. But it's time to change it, I think. I really love the flares. That's my favorite part. But it's just not practical for New York State driving, I guess you could say. Look at how high the car is off the ground. I mean, I know I could raise it, but like, I could barely get my foot under it. And you still have this tremendous wheel gap, which I know it's not everything, whatever. But it just looks stupid. But I do want something a little more practical on the account that this isn't the most practical kit to begin with. I have a little bit of angle, but I don't hit the flares, but I do hit the inside wheel well a little bit. So I'm gonna have to try and get like skinnier tires or anything. I have 235 40 18s on the front, and on the rear 275 40 18. I got some monster truck wheels on the back, at least a little bit kind of in the front. But yeah, it's time to remove this. I'm not gonna get it all done today. Probably Gabe, or I'll have someone come over and help me. I don't really need help, but just to like be there. I'm gonna try and get the, I don't even know, probably the side skirts and the front flares off, maybe the wing, because I'm gonna have to tape it. I'm gonna keep the rears on until I actually take this off, probably Tuesday. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm ordering a new kit. I just want to be practical. I want to start drifting with like CJ and everybody. I'm poor, so that doesn't help my case. And you're probably like, oh, but you have a Rocket Bunny. I paid for it with like YouTube money, the little amount of YouTube money that I ever made, and I got a sponsor. So I mean, everything worked out in that sense. As you guys saw in my last videos, I got a whole custom lip done by galvezcustoms like maybe 2 years ago. Then I smashed it. Then I got the lip redone. I got it redone by my friend Christian. You can watch the video. And then, no joke, 4 days later, went over railroad tracks, smashed it. You could watch that video. So yeah, I'm just like done with the whole front lip thing. I kind of like, I don't mind how the car looks without it. But this thing does generate a great amount of downforce and acts as a skid plate and everything. So yeah, I mean, it was nice. My steering was way more stiff. It was way more like responsive and everything, but it's time for a change, and we're gonna rip some of this stuff off right now. So we'll see what we get. We'll see what happens. I have to turn my wheel a little bit to try to get into the one bolt in the front. So I'll just turn it on real quick for you guys. You know, these Herbs playing freaking board ball right now. Just got a bunch of this off. I had one bolt that was completely stuck. It was pissing me off. Diffuser is off. Car's looking hideous.
2 days later.
It's really windy. Hopefully the wind isn't affecting the video too much, because I picked today because it's gonna be beautiful out, and then it decided to be 10 degrees colder and windy. So New York decided to have a windstorm. So I'm gonna finish taking this off. I think the biggest problem is gonna be the front bumper. Hopefully it's not too big of a deal. Should be easy. Hopefully I don't have to lift the car up.
Buy your shirts.
Oh my goodness. Buy my merch, guys. That's kind of a bad representation. Let me see them cheeks, Gabe. I mean, the back of the shirt.
Gary! I was just looking for the sports channel, Gary.
Nice try, everybody. I know you're all trying to see Gabe's cheeks. Not today. Oof, look at that. Come on. Come on.
Working out so you guys can see the back a little bit better.
Yeah, you want to see Gabe flex? No, you can't see that. You can't see that.
I'm gonna be on it again.
Can we get the one bolt out that's stuck?
Oh, wait. Actually, I'm gonna try just get my hand in there.
Trying to get your hand in there?
On there. Alright, I'm on it.
Okay.
I'm gonna use the pliers. I can't, no, my fingers are literally like turning on it, look.
Let's try again. Oh, the wind!
Easy, easy off, easy on.
You know how ugly it probably is under there right now? Oh. Oh.
When was the last time you started this thing?
The other day when I was taking the stuff off.
Yeah, I turned my car on the other day. It was like bleh, bleh, bleh.
Turns on.
Looks kind of weird with no kit, especially with the wheels out like that. Or that noise is just him touching his exhaust. Gotta get this front bumper off now.
The whole baby.
Got the flares off and the little lip. V8 boys.
I can't wait to detail this thing. It's just been sitting.
I can't wait till I get a motor that actually like I want. How
not
is this
even
mounted in the front? Just that front plus like a couple of screws on the side?
Yeah, it should be pretty simple. Because the flares aren't on anymore and the splitter's not on anymore. So I really don't think there's a lot keeping it.
Together?
Yeah, because I already took out 90% of the support.
Got leaky from the water.
Yeah. I have to, they have like mesh that's like hydrophobic. Oh, that's air in.
Oh, the ones that they have for the intake filters.
Yeah,
It's like that weird, like super sleek.
Here, so it stops coming in.
You got brackets holding in the front, so it's just this part. I guess you can take it from that bolt over there.
Well, there's this one right here, right?
Yeah, and then there's one on the inside.
The zip tie, which gets cut. I don't even need the one on the inside. The storm bracket can stay on. So the one right here, and then whatever's holding it to the fender.
Probably just these two.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you ever put this body kit on, you're gonna have to be at least this height. Just so it doesn't look dumb. Because he's already rubbing in the front whenever he drives.
I only rub. You can see where I rub.
Yeah, little tiny little wire harness right there on the front where his head is. Yeah, these are some big boy tires. Hey, they grip. They have to with the V8. Also, when you guys run this kit, you're probably gonna have to bash some of this in, only because fitment.
No, the car, honestly, I might raise it a little bit.
No, I'm talking about the inner wheel well. You know, like you have to like bash this shit in.
He already cut it. That's cut.
Oh, actually, yeah, this is cut. There's a lip on the inside.
There's gotta be something holding this in, right? Unless it just latched on something.
If you guys have like saggy bumpers for the 240, just make sure you get these brackets, I guess. They support the back mount. Instead of having like the bolts that drill in, you can just slide it into place. It's pretty cool. I wish I had them for mine. Me, I had to just drill where the original bolts go.
This toe strap, it was originally green. I fabric painted it black to match the yellow, but this strap's from like 2015. Definitely need a new one.
You think that paint can come out? Like if you spray it down with something, like brake cleaner?
Maybe, I don't even know.
I'll take it.
I mean, if you want to try,
I'll just take it.
if you want to try and clean it up, we could take a video out of it, see what happens. It might come out really distorted, but or
like
destroy the fabric.
Yeah, it would be like an orange afterwards instead of a green.
Damn, this is gross.
You might move my seat up a little bit.
Again? You don't think it's gonna fit? No, it's not. I think that's good. Crunch!
Close yours first.
You have some room to adjust.
I gotta...
That's it, boys. End of an era. Rocket Bunny is done. It's the world's smallest violin.
Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin. This is serious. I know. This really is the world's smallest violin. See?
CJ trucking. Alright. Unfortunately, we got a monster truck on the way, so it's gonna be a little chilly. I'm gonna start heating these up, get all the frickin' wrap off, and then from there, eventually, probably not today, but we're gonna repair some fiberglass and stuff.
Now cold fries, we got you.
So it's not helping that it's cold out, but we only have one heat gun, but we're getting there. Based on the timing today, realistically, I think we're just gonna be able to get all the wrap off today. Maybe patch up something just a little bit, and then it'll dry, and then we're gonna have to do everything else another day. But it's looking decent. Oh, we got the foreskin Fozzie coming in. The foreskin Foz. What a beast. He's gonna air out. He's gonna air out. Ooh.
Must be nice.
Must be nice to be CJ's little brother, right?
I know, right?
And Nick's little brother, right? He burned himself. He caught he got by the middle.
Oh, boo-hoo!
Because the whole bumper was falling. It's not the
Just
bumper.
let the bumper fall. It's an inch off the ground. It's touching the ground. Alright, so this is all done. I'm gonna rip off the rest of the wrap in there because it's freezing. I gotta clean up this crack, that crack. A few more little holes and stuff. Gotta clean this up so the next person that gets it can have a nice platform. Stuff like that. Most of the wrap's off. Whew. Go for it. Don't rip it. Better come off of one clean strip if you mess up this streak. It's like it's always like something really, really tiny that needs to be fixed. On this one, just this piece right there. That's it. So, but I'll take all the wrap off. You know, trying to make it easy for whoever's buying it. And then who knows? I gotta order my kit, my over fenders. I have a whole list. I have a whole laundry list of stuff that needs to get done. My wheels need to get powder coated. I need to paint my entire interior. I need to sand it down first. I gotta weld a little hole in my floor panel. There's a bunch of stuff that has to get done, so we'll see what happens. Not gonna rush it, but my deadline is like somewhere midsummer. Would be nice to get it, you know, done. So we'll see what happens. CJ was just talking about private drift sessions, so I'd like to do that eventually. Cyclops.
Fucking skinny sucks, man.
Gabe's cold. And we just hit the nastiest pothole on this freaking face of the planet. I think my whole wheel went in it, and the shock is what we heard. But it was bad.
It sounded like
we both had to
exploded.
stop what we were saying. And we're like, oh. Well, we got a lot of the wrap off. We're gonna finish it. Well, I'm gonna finish it Friday. If Gabe wants to come, he can, but he doesn't have to. This dude's got his brights on. He's blinding me. And
yeah. What time Friday?
it's gonna be after work, so
Alright.
probably not till like 5-ish.
Yeah, just let me know and I'll see if I'm available. Because I think I'm gonna have to do something Saturday.
So I'm prepping the kit to fiberglass. Don't mind the amount of tape. It's just that some of the holes obviously rounded out a little bit more over time. You know, I've had the kit on for 4 years, so I just want to like give the next person that gets this the fresh start pretty much on all the holes so they don't have to do all this. There are some cracks like that got cracked. You guys remember from my splitter video when I hit the railroad track. Tiny little hole right there, like little drill hole. You know, little stuff like that. So I just want to give whoever gets this next a fresh start. The front bumper is the one that has the most damage. A little crack right here. These are just drill holes. But like I said, I want to give someone a fresh start. This is the worst crack in everything. So that's going to get fixed. That's not even that bad, realistically, because it'll just be fiberglass, nice and easy. A little crack right here when I hit the railroad track. So yeah, we're just going to clean everything up. I've just been prepping and taping and taking off all the wrap and everything like that. This is where we're at, pretty much. And these are all the splitter holes. So I'm also going to fix that because this is like the original splitter and then the custom splitter and stuff like that. So just going to fill all that, like literally just give them a fresh start. And then they could figure it out from there. Gonna be honest, I'm a little nervous to start doing this because I don't really do fiberglass. I'm okay with Bondo. I mean, I know this is Bondo fiberglass, but I'm not the best with it. I really wish CJ was helping me, but I know I kind of have to learn how to do this. I just wish I had more kind of guidance. I always had to send it, so I mean, we'll see what happens. I think it should come out decent. I guess we'll see. I would try to vlog this more, but my fingers are getting a little sticky. And on top of that, obviously I have to try to be kind of time conscious because this starts getting hard. All the holes are pretty much filled. I just gotta start doing up and around and stuff. You know, make this more solid for the next person and stuff like that. But we're working.
Let me see your hands. Yo, like what? Let me see the brush.
No, the brush is bad. So we're a few days later. I haven't been filming every process because that's boring. But bro, look at this dude's car. Oh my goodness. That thing looks like it melted. So I ran into some issues like rain and Nick's humongous bike, brand new bike that's in the garage.
Finito.
Don't let Gabe fool you. I've been here like 7 days without him. So Gabe came for the first day and the last day.
You put a hole, man. It's still freaking healing.
That's because Gabe decided to catch the heat gun when it was falling. He should just let it fall. As good as it's gonna get, right? Everything's pretty much patched up.
And the getting is good.
That huge crack is fixed. It was a crack in almost every single corner.
It looks like it's just Anton just got it from the Grady place or whatever it was.
Yeah, minus all some of the holes from previous mounting, but the kid can fill it if he want, or whoever's buying it can fill it. It'll take him like literally a
the
day.
Price, it's real Rocket Bunny. You can't go wrong. I'm sorry.
Yeah, some Rocket Bunnies are mad expensive. Basically, I did all the major bodywork. Any major crack, you know, like even right here, like this was non-existent. It's perfectly chilling now.
Those end pieces.
This end piece was, as you guys remember, cracked in half.
Those things are brand new now.
Perfectly good. So basically, anybody that buys this, it's gonna be the same thing as like any other kit. You're gonna have to do minor maintenance. If there's any tiny like micro cracks, especially if I'm gonna ship it to you, can't guarantee. You know, just basic sanding and like primer and prep for wrap or whatever.
When you get kits from the actual dealers, they literally tell you it has to be worked on before you place them on cars and professionally put on. Like,
yeah, even this kit
has to
needed
be put on.
the flares. That's why I put the rubber gasket in between the flares because it just was like not lining up.
Junk, yeah.
There's still some wrap, like 99.9% of it's taken off, but there's little remnants. This is just glue. It could be glue gunned off or it could be just wet sanded off or whatever you want to do. But basically, pretty good. It is a used kit, so you can't expect 100%, but it's pretty damn close. I think that's pretty much it, game. And I gotta clean off next bike. Dude, this thing is massive. You know how freaking big this thing is.
You still, there's still like clean microfiber in here, right?
No, I'll turn on the air compressor. I'll just like the last time. What?
I would use a microfiber on it.
You would wipe this off rather than blow it off?
Slightly wipe it off, yeah, because there's a lot.
Yeah, you just blow it off.
It's getting to be black.